What up, creeper face? Get some. G'day fellow miners and welcome, well, not welcome because I'm going to do that in a minute. I just want to actually just do a quick preface to this video just to explain a little bit what has been happening. The first sort of half of this video was recorded early December last year, and it was recorded before I decided I wanted to take a break from playing Minecraft for a little bit and uploading videos. Goes one of my automatic farms. With the holiday season, you know, the Christmas holiday season coming up, and you know, family stuff going on, and so on and so on, I felt like I should probably take a bit of a break from uploading content. And I was really getting to the point where Minecraft was becoming a bit of a chore to play. One of the sort of downsides of doing YouTube content is that you kind of have to stick to a schedule, which means the thing that you do for fun almost becomes a bit of a job, because, you know, you're playing set hours and you can't do stuff outside of recording and blah blah blah. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I am back, and we will get on with this episode with the beginning that was recorded over a month ago. So here we go. G'day fellow miners and welcome to episode number 25 in my vanilla survival multiplayer series. This blah 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 brought to you from the Hypermine vanilla server. This is Hypercraft. Yay! Woo! So as you can see, I have taken a little bit of time to prettify up the spider spawner room. Just giving it a little bit of contrast and a little bit of what's the word, texture, by adding in a few non-standard blocks. And I've very briefly started work on the sorting system for the string and spider eyes. You can see I've just run a couple of columns of hoppers down, and there will be chests in front of this here. And I'm gonna have to put in some way of getting back there, so probably another secret kind of piston door here to get in behind to, you know, do any maintenance required. I've decided I'd put my enchanting table up here because by happy coincidence, well, I guess not really by happy coincidence, but I ended up making this 5x5 like tunnel or chimney up to the water there, and you can see that there's glass there and water above it. So I just put my bookshelves in, put my enchanting table right here, so you can crush the spiders, go down, drop down here, punch them, get the XP, go back up, stand on your pedestal while that fills up again, you know, do your repairs on the anvils here, craft anything you need to craft. I'm going to put a one of those chests, an ender chest in this slot here. I actually picked my ender chest up and I used my fortune pick instead of my silk touch pick, so it's broken at the moment. It's just 8 obsidian, so I need to go and make another eye of ender to make that again. I've labelled the buttons in case anyone wants to come and use this to XP themselves. Please remember not to spam this crush flush button. There is kind of some anti-spam wiring back there. Another little thing that I picked up from Wooly. Let's try that again. Trying to do a smiley face. I didn't see you log in either. He logged in a while ago. You could tell by the saves. Each of these saves is, I think, 15 minutes, so it's pretty much almost an hour before I noticed he was on. So yeah, started to do the wiring. I need to go back to base to get some bits and pieces, so I'm going to do that. I might give you a look at this, sort of a glimpse at the return and the issue that I'm having with it. Oh, maybe not. That's an issue I've not encountered before, but I don't know why my mouse kind of looked straight down then when I tried to grab that boat. I know I've got some wood here. There we go. Oop, that. Oop. Workbench. Let's try that again. And that should not happen. That shouldn't happen at all, basically. The boat should not break if I'm in it, because it will align itself correctly. There, you see it goes straight, but when we get to this part here where I've got the slowing current, you see I stopped. But in actual fact, if I shift out of the boat, you'll see I'm up the top here and I'm kind of trapped in a bouncy effect. Oh, and the boat is still down here, but it's not down here, because if I try to break it, it doesn't break, and if I try to swim up this water, I will bump into the boat that doesn't exist. Oh, now it's back down here, bouncing backwards and forwards. Let's see if it's actually there. No. Alright, so I'm going to log out quickly and log back in, and then we're going to sort of have a look at what the issue is. Alright, so I've logged back in, and you can see the boat is kind of, well, it's in the water up. I've bumped it when I've swum up there underneath it. It's probably lucky I didn't break it, but I don't know why. It has something to do with the way the boats position themselves. Well, not only in multiplayer, but in single player as well. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, what is going on here? What is going on? So it does it every single time, and even if I push myself into the stream, I find the boat behaving very strangely, and eventually that boat will break if I don't break it myself. There we go. So yeah, I'm not entirely. I've tried messing around with this breaker here. So what I've essentially got is a slightly slower current. So there's a source block here and a source block here. And then I've got a reverse current. It's a little kind of hard to tell, I guess, with the Sfax water current, but this water current is flowing in this direction. This water current is flowing in this direction. If I don't have this here, I zip into this block here and the boat breaks. But for some reason, it's almost as if the positional reporting is not keeping up with the speed the boat is going. And I was having a little bit of a similar problem when I was doing the drop. It was kind of giving me a weird positioning error. I'm hoping this is not going to be this much trouble, because the other end works perfectly. This end is just being a real derp about it. It could be that I'm lagging a little bit too. My connection is not... oh, I think I've got the wood on me, haven't I? Yeah, my connection is not... It's been playing up a bit last couple of days. And I'm also downloading a game on Steam called Starbound. So it might be messing around with my ability to get into boats. Yeah. Oh. Never had a problem with this launcher before, but all of a sudden now it's deciding that it's going to break every single time. This is the launcher I use at the other end, and it's kind of annoying. I'm going to play around with this a bit and then I'll do what I've got to do and I'll come back. Okay, so you saw where we left off. I was having a bit of trouble with the Eats Road doing the right thing, and I know exactly what the issue is now. We're just going to go for a bit of a ride on it. I've actually completed the whole Eats Road, so it is completely working. So you arrive, it automatically brakes the boat, and you return, and that's all set up and ready to go. And we're going to go, hopefully, yep, there we go, wee, boink. So you remember that was all working before. You can see here I've got some stuff set up, and when we hop out of the boat, boom, this fella here gets activated by this same circuit that I used on the other boat breaker, which was kindly demonstrated to me by T.O. Lone Wolf. And we have the return set up, but we're not going to go on the return yet. We are going to go pardon me, we're going to go over here and we're going to have a look at this. This is the loot storage for when you kill the spiders. It's a standard, now there we go. It's a standard hopper chest storage system that T.O. Lone Wolf has a tutorial for on his channel. I'll put a link to the tutorial for this hopper chest, like I can't remember what it's called, storage silo or something like that. But you can see there's a dropper chain coming up from underground. I think I might. Oh no, I'm not trapped. Which the underground section is on the other side. Oh, maybe I can get there from here. I should actually put a way through here to the underground section. So yeah, it's just a bunch of chests with this sorting mechanism above it. You can see the hopper chain goes across. Oh, sorry, yeah, the hopper chain after the dropper chain goes across. Oop, what happened there? After the did I have that in my inventory, my slot thingy slot the whole time? Whatever. After all the stuff goes up the dropper chain, you can see there's still some stuff in it, but that's the way these dropper chains work, unfortunately. It comes along these hoppers, and then there's a sorting system here, so it'll only allow string through here, and it'll only allow spider eyes through here, and this is the standard sorting system that T.O. Lone Wolf sort of made better by extending this wire, but that's all explained in his tutorial video. And then anything else or any overflow will come along here and go into this dropper, which then shoots it into there's lava inside this little cube here. So any excess, if the system fills up with spider eyes and string, it won't just clog. Oh goodness! It won't just clog. It will overflow and go through this over this hopper chain all the way to this disposal unit here. So there's no worries with the system getting clogged up and breaking the sorter. I'm gonna go back this way. How do I do this? Down here. Yeah, so you can sort of see the hopper and chest stack there. So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 double chests, and then this chest here. And what happens is when the system is completely full of either, well, spider eyes here, this light will light up. And when this is completely full of string, like all of these chests, that is, like all the double chests, then this light will light up and it'll tell me that things are full. And I've just used another little secret stair here. If you remember, the other side over here has a secret stair lever. If you, I think it's here, isn't it? Where is it? Here? Here, yeah. This is the underground part here. So we have this is where the items get flushed into these hoppers, and then this hopper chain goes all the way under here, right the way across to this wall, and then all the way over underneath these half slabs to this. Ooh, that's interesting. I thought I might have lost that hopper. Maybe there's another one in here, because I know I broke a couple of hoppers. I might have to have a look and see if I can find more hoppers in this system, because I broke some stuff down here when I was messing about. But yeah, that's that. That's the sorting system. I've changed things around a little bit up here. This button is not functioning at the moment. I'm going to get that fixed shortly, but if we click somewhere here, there's somewhere here. Why is that not working anymore? There should be a way. There we go. To there. So there's an item hopper back here, and behind this workbench is a dropper which will dispense spare anvils. And by hitting this button, it'll shoot out an anvil. But I haven't got the button hooked up yet. I need to put a torch in just there, so you can see the dispenser there with some anvils in it. And apart from that, nothing much has really changed. I sort of switched things up a little bit to make it a bit more even. I put a chest here for splash potions of harm. And you know, there's the enchanting table and so forth. But let us go on our return trip, and I hope this works. It may desync. This is the problem I've been having. When my client desyncs with the server, boats have a big issue, and it's mainly just boats, and it looks like it's worked okay. I need to change the bottom there too, to make it so that the boat stops before it goes into the stream. Otherwise people will drown. But this is the return trip. We got this lovely elevator. You can see the big old barbecue over there in the distance. I still haven't got a name for it. I've still got to think of a name for it. We come up here and we go wee down the other end. So I'm pretty happy with the way this has turned out. I'm going to do a little bit of like aesthetic work on that end to neaten things up a bit. We probably put like a kind of an open tower over that section with, you know, a roof on it and so forth. And we arrive, we hop out, and the boat breaker goes and breaks the boat, and we're done. That's it. So the eats rate, I'm pretty happy with the way this is working. As I said, it can desync like the boat position in the client. Let's reload because it's not loading properly. The boat position on my client can desync with the boat position on the server, but that's pretty much normal for anyone who plays Minecraft on a server. It even happens in single player. Hopefully they can fix that, because it's a real issue, because you know, you're where you think the boat is and where the server thinks the boat is and where the client thinks the boat is are like three different things. But that's it for today, guys. I am going to call this episode here. I don't really want to do big long episodes just yet. But, you know, this has probably been a 20-minute ep, so you've got a fairly... Oh, I need food. You've got a fairly decent episode, and I've got a lot accomplished in the time that I've been away. This whole Eats Road thing is quite a lot of work. It took me a long time to get that return system working properly. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you for sticking with me over the break and not disappearing into the ether. And most of all, keep on digging. Whee!